Hello students, welcome to the English lesson. In this session, I am going to tell you something about a great Indian poet and one of her most popular poems. Do you recollect the names of some of the Indian poets who have written beautiful poems in English? Of course, first of all, you will take the name of Srimati Sarojini Naidu, would you? She is known as the Nightingale of India or Bulbul-e-Hind, or in Telugu, Bharata Kokila. Now, let's look at another Indian poet. Can you guess his name? Look at this photograph. Do you know what his name is? Yes, he is Rabindranath Tagore. He is known as Gurudev and Vishwakavi. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913 for his great book called Gitanjali. Okay students, I am going to talk about a poem written by Srimati Sarojini Naidu. This poem is prescribed for you. Please look into your English reader and tell me the name of the poem. Yes, the poem is Bangie Sellers, isn't it? Now, please listen to the complete poem. Bangie Sellers are we who bear our shining lures to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light, lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives? Some are meet for a maiden's wrist, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the birds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flame of her marriage fire, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire. Tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Some are purple and gold-flecked grey, for her who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, who serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. You have listened to the complete poem, haven't you? It is a beautiful and melodious poem, isn't it? Bangie Sellers are we who bear. See the arrangement of the words. Normally, the sentence should be, we are the bangle sellers who bear. Who do you think is the narrator in this poem? Is it the poet or the bangle sellers themselves? The answer is the bangle sellers. They say that they are on their way to a temple fair to sell their shining lures there. I think most of you have seen a temple fair, haven't you? Now look at these pictures. These pictures give you an idea of the temple fairs. Look at the third and fourth lines of the stanza. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light? These lines suggest that the bangle sellers have already reached the fair and begun to sell their wares. What do they say about their bangles? They say that the bangles are the rainbow-tinted circles of light. See how beautifully the poet describes the bangle. The poet uses the word rainbow to describe the bangles. Do you know why? She does so because she wants to suggest that the bangles are beautiful and of several colors. Look at this picture. The rainbow is very beautiful and has several colors in it, doesn't it? Okay students, now I would like to ask you a question. Look at the last two lines of the stanza and answer the question. Lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. The bright bangles are the signs or tokens of something. What is it? I think you have got the answer by now. The bright bangles are the signs or the tokens of joy or happiness. Here, radiant lives means happy lives. In our society, we consider wearing of bangles to be very auspicious. That is to say, girls and women wear bangles on very happy occasions in our country. Okay, that's all about the first stanza. Here, there are certain words that remind us of light. Can you find such words in the stanza? Yes, the words that remind us of light are shining, bright, lustrous, and radiant. All right, now let's see what the second stanza says. Of course, this stanza describes the bangles suitable for a young unmarried woman. These bangles come mainly in three colors. They are whitish blue, red, and light green. But see the beautiful expressions the poet uses to describe the bangles. Silver and blue as the mountain mist, flushed like the birds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Look at the picture. Here the poet suggests that the young woman has many dreams about her future life. And then, some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. What does the word some refer to here? It refers to the bangles, of course. That means some of the bangles are like the tender, fresh leaves that appear in spring season. The word bloom means freshness. Okay, students, now look at the third stanza of the poem. This stanza describes the bangles that are suitable for a bride. The poet describes these colors as the fields of sunlit corn. What a beautiful comparison! Look at this picture and see the colors of the cornfields shining brightly in the sunlight. And then, some like the flame of her marriage fire. Marriage fire is a part of Indian culture. The poet compares the colors of the bangles to the sacred flames of a marriage fire. These colors are bright and beautiful to satisfy the desire of the bride's heart. Also in this stanza, the poet creates certain sights and sounds related to the bangles and the emotions of the bride. See the lines: tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Do you know what bridal laughter and bridal tear suggest? These expressions suggest that the bride is happy and sad on the same occasion. Do you know why? The bride is happy because of her new relationships and her new life ahead, and she is sad because she is leaving her parents, brothers and sisters, her old home and old relations. Right, now have a look at the last stanza of the poem. This stanza describes the bangles that are suitable for a mother's hands. It also describes the different roles that a mother plays for the sake of her family. The poet says that purple and gold-flecked grey colors are suitable for the bangles on a mother's wrist. All of you know pretty well how a mother works for the welfare of her family. Look at these lines: whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast. That means a mother loves her children and cares for them all the time. And then look at the last two lines of the poem: who serves her household in fruitful pride and worships the gods at her husband's side. This means that the mother's actions are very productive and give good results. She is very proud of this, and that she prays to the gods for the welfare of the family along with her husband. Okay, students, do you agree that the poet Srimati Sarojini Naidu has skillfully linked the bangles of different colors with the three stages in the life of a woman? The three stages are the maiden stage, the bridal stage, and the motherhood. I hope you do agree. I also hope that you have enjoyed watching this program. See you next time. Bye bye.